Hello everybody, I'm Rodimus2099 and I'm here with the Hot Toys Deadpool. So if you've been following my channel for almost more than a year, you know that I have this figure. And you know that I reviewed him. And that was extremely hard to review to do. I work with 6-inch figures, so doing something that is double that is pretty hard. And I didn't feel that review stood up, and I do want to test do my opinion still hold up. So if you want to go see that, you can either wait till the end of the video and click on that button that will be up here, or you can go right to this little I button and there will be a link to that. That's only if you want to watch it. Watch the previous review, see if my opinions have changed. If you don't know how my old setup used to be, it was on my desk, there was the reviews part, which had just a blank canvas like this. I like having my wall color just gray, and that's why I have a gray wall. I don't need to do a backdrop. But once I got a poster, I had to do a cardboard. So there's the cardboard one, and then there's my Funko Pop display, which is also on my desk. And that had Funko Pops all the way. And that was on it was on a lower plane, so I could kind of put my camera in a different way. So there's a bunch of Funko Pops behind him. So Batman, Rainbow Batman is here in spirit. He's here in spirit. And plus, I decided to redo it. It's not exactly 1 year mark. But I wanted to redo it because it is Earth 616 Day, and tomorrow is Weighty Wednesday, where there's going to be a Deadpool head, which I don't know if I'm going to buy. So, we're just going to be talking mainly about opinions in this video, not really his accessories. Now, as it is, with time, fabric comes loose, sewing, glue doesn't hold up. I have to restore this figure. You can see some of his pouches have been coming loose, and this part has fallen off. So, I of course need to restore that, but I feel that is something that just happens, especially since I bought this figure used at comic book store, and they did give me a fair deal on it. They took him way down. I honestly have to give them a huge thanks. And of course, I do have the Infinity Gauntlet on. I thought it was going to be funny because I didn't have a Hulk figure at the time who could actually use it. And I might keep him with it forever. I am excited that we are getting a brand new one from Marvel Legends, which is going to be smaller, 6-inch, and more style. Now, I love Deadpool. He's my favorite character in Marvel. And there's plenty of ways that I have seen and I have done that has messed him up. I had a whole Deadpool movie stop motion. It was about 20 minutes long, I think. I deleted it because I did not do justice to Deadpool. It was really bad, and it was a really bad review. I was honestly very displeased with it. I mean, stop motion. But I do keep all of his parts separately from others. They're all in here. Now, I've had trouble putting on his heels in the past, so I'm not going to put them on in this video. But I am going to plug in his other hand. Honestly, this figure is just... it looks how I want it to. It looks like Deadpool. And I think that... movie Deadpool. And that was a really nice suit. And I think that they did a really good job. And honestly, I can't say that Hot Toys couldn't do a good job with it. They've never done a bad job with a figure unless you collect them, and then you definitely know if they've done a bad job with certain figures. And sometimes characters just look bad on their own. I think Nomad Cap looked terrible. So I understand that figure doesn't look good to me. But again, that's just to me. But yeah, you can definitely see that this is starting to kind of wilt and go away after time. I will be fixing it. It is just glue not holding itself up. And who knows, it could be the temperature of my room, the glass cat. It could be a bunch of factors. I'm not blaming Hot Toys. Again, I bought this figure used. I wasn't expecting a masterpiece. As it is, I think that this figure holds up. Now, of course, there is no technical sculpt, because after it is just a blank body that they can put suits over and add little bits to it to make it look more screen accurate. They don't have to make a entirely new body. So they can make a lot of figures. And they have made a lot of figures. Except for Iron Man. Iron Man's very hard for them to do, but they still have made an exceptional amount of those. Honestly. Now, as it is, I'm not going to go over articulation or anything, because it is the same with most Hot Toys. If you've ever seen a Hot Toy review or looked at one, you know it's articulation. There's nothing different about him. Honestly, I think that this figure holds up extremely well. And especially because that movie that he came from, Deadpool 2, this is the Deadpool 2 version, just to make it clear. I think he holds up a lot better than I would expect any other figure to, because that movie had a very blank suit. It wasn't too X-Men-y. The X-Men suits are great in the movies. The stealth suits, those suits are cool. But the thing is, most times they're in normal clothes. Deadpool was always in this. They can do a lot of stuff with this. And honestly, I think they did a great job with learning how to make a Deadpool figure that kind of pleases everyone. It doesn't have too many accessories. It doesn't have too little accessories. It is, of course, a Hot Toys, so it's expensive, and I don't know what to say about that. Yes, it's expensive. Yes, it's hard to find. Yes, it is pretty much limiting you from buying a figure for a month. But you know what? It is worth it. If you were a big fan enough and you knew, like me, well, at least I thought Marvel Legends would never make a Deadpool figure, but now here I am eating crow. They did make one, and it looks like they're going to make a great one. I think that this will never be dethroned as my favorite Deadpool figure. I love cloth good characters. I love cloth goods on my figures. They're just so hard, so kind of expensive. It's like, I could buy a really nice Catwoman that has cloth goods, or I could buy 7 Catwoman for the same price. I'm gonna go with the 7, even though I'm not gonna buy 7 Catwoman. I'm gonna buy the more that I can, because, admittedly, I feel it's worth more of my money. That's why I love Marvel Legends, but I still like collecting SH Figure Arts. That's why I have the SH Figure Arts Iron Man, Spider-Man, God damn, he fell. But I don't have the Marvel Legends one. I don't need 2 of them. I just need that one. And honestly, that's why I do like to buy more SH Figure Arts, because of their articulation scheme. And honestly, Mezco and Hot Toys are pretty much the same articulation, which I do like. It doesn't leave too much to be discovered as, oh my god, new articulation. I think that this figure holds up extremely well. If I were to go back in time and, I don't know, prevent all these flaps from kind of coming out, I would do that. If I had to sell my soul to fix him, make him fully nice, fully new, no stretch marks, no nothing, I would fix him, because he is worth it. If I had to sell my soul to fix him, I would. I'm not gonna buy another one, because I don't need another one. I like him. Honestly, I hope that you guys enjoyed this kind of look back. I want to do more kind of these videos, kind of videos that I understand now look really bad, because of course how I did that video, it wasn't in this kind of set. I now have a set, a new station, kind of a place, I'd say. Back then, I didn't edit my videos, I didn't do anything, I'd ramble on, and I had to cut it short because I would ramble on. It seemed unprofessional, and it wasn't great. And now that I have this new space, I have a full wall that goes taller 2 times. If I had 2 Deadpools, I'd stack them up, and I have that much space of just this nice monotone gray. I don't have cardboard. I don't have anything like that. I do like the cardboard look, because honestly, that was kind of just something that I like doing. It made them very homey and kind of like, you know, I like not being perfect. I like not editing. I like not being the next Shartimus Prime, who has really high edited videos that are amazing and have stop motions in between them. I want to be my own YouTuber. I want to be a small one. And you know, I'm glad that all of you have been around to see that small YouTuber become a little bigger. Just and that video only has 13 views, and I thought, well, this will probably not get as many views, probably less, but I will be happier, and I can sleep safely knowing that I did a great review, at least in my opinion, of this Deadpool figure, who honestly is fantastic, was worth my money. I'm kind of now into hot toys, but, you know, Mezcos are half the price and half the size. I might be buying more of those. Don't worry, I have 3 pre-ordered. I have the Superman, I have the Michael Keaton Batman, and I have the Two-Face. 3 of those pre-ordered. I want them. It's not just because I'm in kind of a DC phase, because I'm doing Justice League right now, shooting that. No, I need Christopher Reeve, and I need Michael Keaton. I'm still gonna buy the SH Figure Arts of Michael Keaton because it's SH Figure Arts and I love them. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will be restoring him, and once he is fully restored, I will be talking about him once again. So I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you smash that like button. I hope that you watch this video about 10 times so that we get more than that video and I feel safe. No, I'm just joking. If you don't want to see that kind of old review, you can go up there. If you want to subscribe, go right up here, right on his crotch, bang. You want to see some stop motions, go right there. And of course, there's another secret video, one that YouTube recommends for you. I'd check it out. You know, who knows you better than YouTube? Your father does, and your mother does. And if you have a brother or sister, they do. Look at me, I'm guessing your family history, so why don't you just subscribe already? Because otherwise, you know, psychic powers, bunny, I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, hit those things. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.